Rishus, Rabbi Cohen, President, board members, family, friends, Kol HaKol HaKodesh Hazeh. On behalf of the Reuben and Schreiber families, I want to thank all of you for inviting me to address the Elazar and Gitti celebrity roast. That's been told. To know Elazar and Gitti is to love Elazar and Gitti. Elazar is known for his sense of humor, unpredictable personality, zest for life. Gitti is known for appreciating and being amused by Elazar's sense of humor, unpredictable personality, and zest for life. I have had the distinct pleasure of knowing Elazar for many years now, having married into the family when Elazar was about 8 years old or so. I didn't check the numbers before I got up. And I was discussing with siblings different events that typified our deep admiration for Elazar, and by extension Gitti. And over again I kept returning to the fish story. When Elazar was about 12 years old, he spent a few days
Every single time.
When Elazar was about 12 years old, he spent a couple of days, a couple of weeks, by our house, by our apartment in Flatbush. And like many other people in Flatbush, we davened by what could be called a minion factory. In this case, it was Rabbi Frankel's shul. And when you daven in these shuls, one of the conveniences is that due to the many minyanim that take place in Baruch Hashem, the many simchas, very often there's no tachanun. We're all going to be entering a month of no tachanun. In Rabbi Frankel's shul, on any given day, there was likely to be a bris, a chosim, someone's yahrzeit, some excuse for not saying tachanun on that given day. So it was one particular day, Elazar and I were davening in Rabbi Frankel's shul, and there was no tachanun due to a bris. Davening ended. I took off my talis and tefillin, I was ready to go home. And Elazar said, let's go to the bris. I said, Elazar, we don't know that. So what? Well, you won't feel uncomfortable going into a room of people that you don't know and eating? So I can relate to that tonight. So Elazar said, but now we know each other. And Elazar said, they'll be happy to see us. So we go downstairs, and due to the fact that this was like the bris was a 6 o'clock meeting, and we were davening like 8:30. Things were wrapping up, and the parents of the Bali Simcha were telling the waiters about wrapping everything up and where they should put everything. There was a woman in charge, probably the shviger, telling the waiters where to put everything. And Elazar goes over in his charming, quintessential Elazar way, says, "Can I have something to eat?" And the buggy says, "Sure, Tatala, whatever you want." And Elazar spotted a whitefish. Not a bagel, not a Danish, not a couple of pieces of lox, a whitefish. Not one of the little ones. One of the ones that you posed with after the fishing trip. But living 7 blocks away from the shul, now we had to get the fish home. So Elazar had a solution. To anyone over the age of 40 will remember, all the shuls and yeshivas were always well stocked with brown paper towels. Nowadays, everything they're all the white paper towels. In yeshiva, we used to use them to write notes. When the Rosh Yeshiva gave a surprise shir klali, the brown paper towels that were around forever. And Elazar took a few of these brown paper towels and wrapped up the fish. But as I said before, this was a pretty big fish. So while he was holding it by the now oily, wet paper towels, the head and the tail were sticking out of either side. And as we walked into the street, I said, "Elazar, I have a great idea. You stand there, I stand there, we don't know each other. So we're walking down the block, and the first few blocks was very easy because it was a residential neighborhood. But as you cross over Ocean Avenue, get closer to the train station on East 16th, you get into the more commercialized area and you start passing by people. And anytime we passed by someone, Elazar would say in a loud voice, "This is my brother-in-law, and I have a fish." So forever, that story will remain with me as the quintessential story. But I want to tell you something else about Elazar. There's a phrase in Yiddish, which when translated in English, it sounds very simple, but it is probably the ultimate Jewish compliment that you can give someone. And that is the phrase, a Pashut Yid. A Pashut Yid is someone that when his Rav tells him something, he does it. A Pashut Yid is someone that seeks advice. A Pashut Yid is someone who wants to do the right thing. And Elazar and Gitti are the quintessential Pashut Yid. Not looking for the easy way out, not looking for excuses, but doing the right thing. If the heating or electric in the shul isn't working, you show up and you fix it. If something needs to be done by a relative's house, you do what needs to be done. When the family needs you, you're there for the family. Anything I say about Elazar, of course, goes on Gitti as well. All of us know that it's teamwork. And both Elazar and Gitti typify this idea of the Pashut Yid, which as we know is not such a Pashut Yid, but it is indeed the highest compliment possible to grant to someone. And when we look for brachas, we look in the parsha, for those who do Shnai Mikra V'Yachad Targum with Rashi, it was a pretty easy week. Despite the double parsha, there was very little Rashi, quantitatively. But qualitatively, there was a Rashi which stood out, which could apply to any dinner. It says that Moshe Rabbeinu blessed the nation, particularly the builders of the Mishkan. And Rashi says, what words did Moshe use? Yehi rotzei shetishre shchina b'maisi yadechem. It should be the will of Hashem that the Shekhinah should rest in the work of your hand. It's one thing to build a Mishkan. Now let's get the Shekhinah to rest in this Mishkan. And I saw this week in one of the many parsha sheets which they give out in shul, someone asks a question, now why now, when the work was done? Moshe Rabbeinu gathered them together the day after Yom Kippur and gave them the charge to go build the Mishkan. Let him give them a bracha that you should be successful and the Shekhinah should rest in the work of your hands. Instead, Moshe waited till the work was done and gave the bracha. And the answer given was that